through me, but I masked it with arrogance, an emotion Mother did not consider weak. It is not my fault that gentlemen so eagerly arrive at the incorrect opinion of where a lady's affections lay.
And yet, how many other ladies have as sizable a collection of rejected suitors as you have managed in the past 3 seasons?
Unwilling to speak on it further, I lowered my gaze to my lap.
"Come now!"
Papa interrupted the heavy silence that had engulfed the small cab.
"Only a handful of those lads you forced at her were even tolerable enough to be considered, and Lord Thornton seems superior to them all. Should we not then rejoice that Arabella has proved herself indifferent to men's feelings?"
I winced inwardly as he continued, regardless of his noble intentions.
"To think, if she had accepted the first suitor who came along, we would be attending the Brimhalls' ball tonight in the agonizing company of Lord Penthrop."
Mother lifted her chin at Papa's assertion.
"Considering that Arabella is likely one rejection away from forever sealing her pretentious reputation and marring ours along with it, I would say Lord Penthrop is certainly preferable to no husband at all."
"You cannot be in earnest."
Disbelief saturated Papa's tone.
"Even a title cannot overcome the fact that the man is a spineless crossbencher."
Always politics with you. And yet, being your wife, it has become obvious that one's political abilities have little to do with the true value of a man.
My lips parted at Mother's slight, but Papa simply turned his attention from her. His posture slumped from weariness. Poor Papa.
"Close your mouth, Arabella,"
Mother said. I was hardly surprised she could see my mistakes, even in the dark.
"You will never procure an earl's affections by such untoward displays."
The carriage jostled again, and I righted myself and my untoward expression as Mother hissed another remark regarding inept drivers and Papa's lack of oversight on such matters. I released a muted exhale, gladly turning my attention out the window to the shadowed streets until we arrived at Lord and Lady Brimhall's townhouse. Papa assisted us both from the carriage, then offered Mother his arm. The two of them started up the stairs as though all was perfectly well between them. The very image of marital contentment. And it was all a lie. But over the years, I had discovered that all marriages adhered to the same pretense, even the supposed love matches within the ton. The ones that were so often touted as an ideal were nothing but a farce in the end. I would admit those individuals who claimed love as their marital badge of honour were better performers than most, but upon closer examination the truth was there. Love always faded. And though I had once been as naive as other young ladies, thinking I would one day marry for love, it was no longer the case with me. I wanted a marriage of convenience, a marriage where I would not need to fret about my love for someone fading, nor feel the agony as I witnessed the unavoidable disenchantment take hold of my husband through the years. I was not strong enough to bear the loss of love. Not again. I followed my parents through the doorway and into sight of our awaiting host and hostess.
"Lord and Lady Godwin,"
Lady Brimhall said, nodding her welcome.
"I am so glad you could make it."
She looked to me.
"And you, Miss Godwin."
I dipped into an elegant curtsy and rose, receiving approving nods from both Lord and Lady Brimhall. "Thank you."
"It is such a lovely night for a ball."
Mother looked to Papa, who offered a nod of agreement.
"It is not nearly as warm as it has been the past few evenings."
Lady Brimhall now looked to her husband.
"We are quite fortunate, are we not, dear?"
I was hardly surprised to find Lord Brimhall's eyes were still upon me, only removing them when a jab of his wife's elbow reminded him of his insolence.
"Yes. That is, I do believe."
He paused, tilting his head to the side, as though he wasn't certain what he was supposed to be agreeing to. Lady Brimhall gave a taut smile at her husband's